So hi guys, welcome back to the Major League. It's the San Francisco Unicorns taking on the Texas Super Kings. And it's match number 8 of the MLC of 2026. And San Francisco Unicorns have won the toss, elected to bowl first. Ravichandran Ashwin, for those who don't know, for those who are not aware of this, Ravichandran Ashwin is playing for the San Francisco Unicorns in this year's MLC tournament. MI New York are the defending champions, of course, of this tournament. MI New York won the title last year. So it's a major tournament this, and all these IPL owners, Indian-owned franchises are participating. So this match is happening at the Oakland Coliseum in California. San Francisco Unicorns winning the toss and bowling first because chasing teams will have an advantage at this particular venue. And so far, a good start from San Francisco Unicorns bowlers. That's driven away again towards deep extra covers. Will pick up a couple of runs. Sai Teja Mukammalla and Faf du Plessis opening the batting for Texas Super Kings. A good start from both the new ball bowlers of San Francisco Unicorns. Changes for both the teams today as far as Texas Super Kings are concerned. Faf du Plessis and Abhimanyu Lamba come into the playing 11 in place of Akil Hossain and Smith Patel. And as far as San Francisco Unicorns is concerned, Ashwin is not playing today. Haris Rauf has come into the playing 11 in place of Ravichandran Ashwin. Obviously, Ashwin bowled only 2 overs in the previous game. It was very expensive. So maybe that is why Ravichandran Ashwin has been dropped. And I don't think you have any impact. You don't have impact player rule in MLC. So if you're dropped, means you're dropped. There's no chance of you playing as an impact player. I mean, we are also used to this impact player rule in the IPL. That sometimes when a player gets dropped, we think, well, is there a possibility for him to play as an impact player? But no, there is no possibility of that happening in the Major League Cricket tournament. So yeah, 5 runs have come from this over, still 1 ball left. Sai Teja Mukammalla on strike, last ball of the over coming up. And it's again on the stumps, beautifully bowled by Haris Rauf. Another dot ball to finish the over. 5 runs came from that over from Haris Rauf. And Texas Super Kings off to a cautious start. 8 without loss after 2 overs. So Gulam Mudassar continuing into his second over, conceded only 3 runs in the first over. Faf du Plessis on strike, comes down the wicket, beautiful use of the feet, it's over the top for 6. Boundaries are so small at this particular venue that when you connect it cleanly, it will go a long way, that is for sure. First 6 of this innings, wonderful use of the feet from Faf du Plessis. Picks up his first 6 and the first 6 of the innings for Texas Super Kings. This time again advances down the wicket, hits it over covers and might come back for 2. Yes, couple of runs for Faf du Plessis. He's already scored a century in this tournament, Faf du Plessis. I mean, again and again proving that age is just a number, that is for sure. Yet another century in this tournament. Like, he started this tournament with a century against Seattle Orcas. And we need to look at the point coming around the wicket this time. As driven again, good fielding at covers, and Faf du Plessis will pick up another single. But yeah, looking at the points table now, Los Angeles Knight Riders are currently at the top of the table. I'll show it here itself. Yeah, so if you look at the points table here, Los Angeles Knight Riders are currently at the top of the table with a really good net run rate actually. They didn't have a good season last time around. They finished last, I think, if I'm not wrong. And they didn't even make it to the playoffs. And but this time around, I think Los Angeles Knight Riders have started well with 2 wins from 2 games. And San Francisco Unicorns, I mean, still early days in this tournament. At San Francisco Unicorns, 2 games, 1 win, 1 loss. You look at Texas Super Kings, they've already played 3 games. They have won only 1 game and they've lost 2 games. Seattle Orcas also only 1 win from 3 games. Obviously, only 6 teams are there. Out of 6 teams, 4 teams will qualify. So, qualification for the playoffs should be much easier, because just to give a gentle reminder, last time around, MI New York won only 3 games in their entire 10 matches in the group stage. But they still managed to qualify in 4th place, and then they managed to go through the eliminator route and win the title, as du Plessis again goes down the ground and goes all the way, is it? Or has it bounced inside? It's gone all the way for 6. Boundaries are so small. Another maximum to finish that over. Terrific over for the Texas Super Kings there. 16 runs came from that over from Ghulam Mudassar, and Texas Super Kings are 24 without loss after 3 overs. Yeah, so last time around, MI New York won only 3 games in their entire group stage fixtures. But that didn't matter to them. They still qualified in the 4th place, and they still went on to win the title through the eliminator route. So anything can happen actually. You cannot underestimate any team. Brody Couch is a new bowler into the attack, and straight away goes over the top. And Mukammalla picks up his first boundary, clearing that fielder at mid-on there. And first boundary of this innings for Texas Super Kings to go with 2 sixes already. Second ball of the over goes for the pull again. It's towards deep square leg, and Sai Teja Mukammalla picks up another single. So yeah, this is the points table. Still early days in the tournament. Plenty of things will change as the tournament moves forward, that is for sure. So a decent start here from the Texas Super Kings. Faf du Plessis always batting well in all these leagues. Sai Teja Mukammalla is a good opportunity for him to announce himself. He hasn't had much opportunities. He's opening the batting. Oh, goes for the paddle, but unable to make connection there. He plays that scoop shot really well, Faf du Plessis. Not able to connect it on that occasion. It's another dot ball. Faf du Plessis 19 from 12 balls. But I think it's a bad toss to lose at this venue because chasing teams have the advantage in this particular venue in California. You need to post a really massive total if you want to defend. It's driven again, straight to covers. Another dot ball here. Last ball of the over. It's again driven again straight to covers. Ooh, had a shy at the stumps. But Faf du Plessis picks up another single. Sai Teja Mukamalla is back on strike. Most successful team in this tournament is obviously MI New York with 2 titles from 3 seasons. Second year the title was won by Washington Freedom. Oh, that's pulled away. That's gone all the way for 6. That's a clean strike from Sai Teja Mukamalla. Over deep square leg for a huge 6 there. It was too short on that occasion. And it's pulled away beautifully to finish that over. It was such a good over until that point. Last ball going for 6. 12 runs came from that over from Brody Couch. And Texas Super Kings are 36 without loss after 4 overs. So another veteran coming into the attack now for San Francisco Unicorns, and that is Peter Siddle. Another player who has been playing for a long time. And that's cut away again straight to point. And Faf du Plessis again picks up another single. He's a really good bowler actually, still bowling well. Peter Siddle bowled well in the Big Bash League as well. He plays all these leagues now. Played for the Melbourne Stars in the Big Bash League as well. As they say, once a cricketer, always a cricketer. So all these players will keep playing. Our passion for the game is always there. That's driven again straight to covers. Another dot ball. So a good start here from Peter Siddle. Current run rate 8.22. They need to try to get to around 220 to 230 probably at this venue if you want to have a chance of defending it. Oh, extra bounce. He hits the deck, Peter Siddle. Bowls very quick, hard lens he does bowl. Will make it tough for the batters. At the moment, Otinil Bartman is the leading wicket taker with 8 wickets in this tournament so far. Peter Siddle is at number 3, having taken 5 wickets so far from 3 matches. But what a tournament Otinil Bartman is having. It's driven again, back at the bowler. Another dot ball. So two more deliveries left in this over. Now that's driven on the up, beautifully hit. Towards deep extra covers for 4. Beautifully punched away there by Sai Teja Mukamalla. And picks up another boundary, much needed boundary for Texas Super Kings. Last ball of the over is punched again towards covers, and Mukamalla picks up another single, keep the strike as well. So 6 runs came from that over from Peter Siddle, and Texas Super Kings are 42 without loss after 5 overs. So Hassan Khan is the new bowler now into the attack for the San Francisco Unicorns. It's going to come around the wicket to Sai Teja Mukamalla. That's short and wide, cut away again. Oh, good fielding. Really good fielding at point, and will still get the single. Sai Teja Mukamalla will get the single to start the over. This time it's hit leg side, but straight to square leg. So good, some spin being introduced here for San Francisco Unicorns. It will offer some spin. Down the track, it's it straight down the ground for 4. Beautiful shot that from Faf du Plessis. He reached out for it and he's hit it straight back down the ground. Picks up an important boundary. This time pulled away again towards deep mid wicket, and another single for Faf du Plessis. 6 runs have come from this over so far. This time punched again straight back at the bowler. Another dot ball from Hassan Khan. Driven again to covers, dot ball to finish the over. 6 runs again came from that over, and Texas Super Kings are 48 without loss after 6 overs. So another bowling change. The captain brings himself into the attack. Matthew Short played for Chennai Super Kings in the IPL. Now playing against the Super Kings franchise in the MLC. Coming around the wicket now to Faf du Plessis. This time flicked away by du Plessis out towards deep mid wicket. Another single to start the over. Matthew Short didn't have the best of IPL seasons by his standards. He's not been in the best of forms of late. If you look at it, whether it's the IPL or whether it's he even played in the ODI series between Australia and Bangladesh. Couldn't contribute. That's a short ball pulled away by Mukamalla. That's gone all the way for 6. Too short on that occasion. Mukamalla goes onto the back foot. It's a clean strike over deep mid wicket. 50 comes up for Texas Super Kings. 50 comes up in 6.2 overs. A terrific shot from Mukamalla. This time again it's on the pads and Saiteja Mukamalla flicks it away towards deep square leg and picks up another single. But yeah, coming back to what I was trying to say, I mean, Matthew Short has not had a good time of late. He even got a chance to play in the ODI series between Australia and Bangladesh recently in Bangladesh, and in which Bangladesh created history by winning the ODI series for the very first time against Australia. He got a chance to play in that series and he did absolutely nothing, in all honesty. So Matthew Short, somehow his batting, I mean his form itself has not been a good. His form itself has not been good at all so far. Whether it's the IPL, whether it's international cricket, he has always underperformed. So he has to put things right here in this MLC, you would think. As we see a good over here from Matthew Short, just 11 runs. 11 runs came from that over, and Texas Super Kings are now 59 without loss after 7 overs. There are some batters to come. Riley Russo, Milind Kumar, Shubham Ranjani, Donovan Ferreira. Donovan Ferreira always plays for Joburg Super Kings and Texas Super Kings. We have seen that. He's a really good player actually. So Hassan Khan continuing in his second over. That's too wide. He's bowled it almost outside the pitch. Goodness me. Starts with a wide here. Full again, and du Plessis goes down the ground. I mean, he digged it out. Faf du Plessis again picks up another single. We need to get some boundaries here. Singles are not going to do it for Texas Super Kings because the chasing team will have the advantage at this venue. So you need to post a big enough total if you want to defend it. San Francisco Unicorns have some quality batters. Finn Allen they are having, and he can really blast it at this particular venue. These kind of conditions are like very suitable for a player like Finn Allen. And even Matthew Short, I think, although I mean he has a reputation of being a good batter, although he has not been in good form in recent times. They are having Luandre Pretorius, Connor Esther Huizen, Sanjay Krishnamurthy. They are having some good batters. San Francisco Unicorns. Oh, that's a clean strike down the ground. Over long off for 6. That is what they wanted. Faf du Plessis finally brings out the 6 here. Wonderful shot down the ground. This time it's short, it's pulled away. In the gap, 4 more. 6 and a 4 from Faf du Plessis. Picked the gap beautifully there. And 13 runs have come from this over already. Still 2 balls left. This time looking to go again, but the fielder is there. Fit fielder is there. Takes the catch. Takes the catch, diving across. And Hasan Khan strikes back after conceding the 6th and a 4. Was looking to go again. Faf du Plessis, but holds out at deep extra covers. And finally, this opening partnership has been broken. Unicorns get their first wicket. He actually sliced it. The bat turned in his hands there. For Faf du Plessis, and really good catch there at deep extra covers. So a big wicket, because Faf du Plessis, we all know how dangerous he can be. He has been removed here. Finn Allen taking a fantastic catch. He's everywhere in the field, that is for sure. Faf du Plessis out after scoring 40 from 24 balls. Really good knock once again. And Texas Super Kings are 72 for 1 after 7.5 overs. So Riley Russo is the new batter to the crease, coming in at number 3. He has played a lot of franchise cricket for a long time, that is for sure. He has also been around the Super Kings franchise for quite a long time. Riley Russo played for the Joburg Super Kings as well in the SA20 this time around, and now playing for the Texas Super Kings. Don't know, somehow Riley Russo's love affair with the Super Kings franchise continues. Last ball of the over. Looking to flick it away. It's gone off the pads. Another dot ball to finish the over. So really good over. A good over for Texas Super Kings, but they lost the wicket of Faf du Plessis as well. 13 runs came from that over, including the wicket of Faf du Plessis, and Texas Super Kings are 72 for 1 after 8 overs. So Matthew Short is going to be back into the attack into his second over. Around the wicket, Matthew Short. Ooh, is that too wide? No, it's not. It's a dot ball to start the over. Oh, that's too wide, that is for sure. Bowled it too wide there. Attempted quicker delivery. Has to reload that one again, given as a wide by the umpire. This time punched again, straight to covers. Another dot ball from Matthew Short. Oh, it's a wide down the leg side. It goes past the keeper as well. And will that run away for 4? Quick outfield? No, it does not. Good fielding. Excellent fielding there by that fielder at fine leg. Coming back for 3, I think. Coming back for 3. It's also given as a wide. So 3 plus the wide. So they'll still get the boundary in that way, isn't it? 3 plus the wide run as well. So that will be 4 runs. So they've got the boundary anyways. Doesn't matter how you get the boundary as long as you get the boundary. You've got the boundary there. And Riley Russo is back on strike. Current run rate 9.24 for Texas Super Kings. We have seen that it's very, very tough to defend. I mean, it's similar to the IPL actually in this MLC tournament where totals in and around 200 are not going to be enough to defend because of small boundaries and flat pitches. This has been the same. This was the same thing which was happening in the IPL as well. And I think MLC will give good competition to IPL in terms of short boundaries and high scores. That is what is happening, in all honesty. Obviously, people had their own issues in the IPL when they were saying that everything is getting chased down, there's no competition. Well, there's another league now where a similar kind of things can happen. It's driven in the air and it's taken by Matthew Short. Brilliant. Driving across to his left and 2 wickets falling in quick succession. Caught and bowled by Matthew Short, and Riley Russo not able to contribute. And Texas Super Kings, are they getting themselves into a little bit of trouble now? Was looking to hit it down the ground but only managed to hit it in the air. And really good catch there from Matthew Short. As they say, one brings two, and that is exactly what has happened. They broke the opening partnership, and now even Riley Russo has chipped it back at the bowler. So Riley Russo unable to contribute, out for a 2-ball duck, and Texas Super Kings are 77 for 2 after 8.3 overs. So Milind Kumar is the new batter to the crease, coming in at number 4. Really good talent actually, no doubt about that. Three more deliveries left in this over. Another important wicket here for San Francisco Unicorns. Around the wicket, Matthew Short. Oh, quicker delivery. Milind Kumar flicks it away leg side and gets off the mark with a single. Saiteja Mukammalla is back on strike. Full toss. That's hit away down the ground to long on and picks up another single. And a really good over this from Matthew Short. 7 runs coming from this over, including the wicket. Riley Russo, still 1 ball left. The last ball of the over coming up. Milind Kumar is back on strike. That's flicked away again by Milind Kumar towards square leg. Picks up another single to finish that over. What an over from Matthew Short. Just 8 runs came from that over, including the wicket of Riley Russo. Texas Super Kings just in a little bit of trouble, you would think. 80 for 2 after 9 overs. So Brody Couch is back into the attack now. Conceded 12 runs in his first over. Is into his second over. Milind Kumar is going to be on strike. The current run rate 8.89 for Texas Super Kings. The 80 for 2 after 9 overs. Robin Uthappa and Yuvraj Singh having a chat. And it's punched again. Straight to point. Another dot ball to start the over. The two legends of the game, Robin Uthappa and Yuvraj Singh. Having a chat in the sidelines. Obviously, both of them are cricket experts now, from cricket players to cricket experts. It's defended again towards covers, beautifully bowled again, bowling it on the stumps. Accuracy from Brody Couch. Gives himself room, drives it through towards deep point for 4. Beautifully played. Milind Kumar gave himself room to access the offside and picks up his first boundary in this innings. And 3 more deliveries left in this over. It's punched again down the ground to long on, and Milind Kumar picks up another single. Two more deliveries left in this over. Sai Teja Mukammalla is back on strike. This time it's short, pulled away towards deep square leg, and Mukammalla picks up another single. Six runs have come from this over. Milind Kumar is back on strike. Last ball of the over. On the pads, flicked away. Deep fine leg is there. And Milind Kumar picks up another single to finish the over. 7 runs came from that over from Brody Couch. And Texas Super Kings are 87 for 2 after 10 overs. So Texas Super Kings are 87 for 2 after 10 overs, and Peter Siddle is now back into the attack for San Francisco Unicorns. Milind Kumar is going to be on strike. Peter Siddle over the wicket to Milind Kumar. It's defended again towards covers. Another dot ball to start the over. Down the track, in the air, and it's chance of run out. It's hit the stumps directly at the non-striker's end. I thought for a moment it was a catching opportunity, but it was not a catching opportunity. It was a run-out opportunity, and they have capitalized on it. Third wicket goes down for the Texas Super Kings, and Milind Kumar has to go. He was looking to find the gap there, but really good fielding there at covers. And I don't know from where they were looking for a run there. He said they have hit it straight to the fielder. There was no single existent at all. They were looking for the single. And an easy run out at the non-striker's end. Direct hit. Meaning that another wicket going down here. So suddenly now Texas Super Kings falling apart at the moment. And Milind Kumar, I don't know what he was waiting for there, but he has to go. Milind Kumar is out after scoring 8 runs from 9 balls. Texas Super Kings falling apart a little bit. 87 for 3 after 10.2 overs. So Shubham Ranjane is the new batter to the crease, coming in at number 5 for for Texas Super Kings. But he's not on strike. Makamalla is on strike, punches it again towards covers, and Mukamalla picks up another single. This has been a problem with Texas Super Kings, in all honesty. Their batting should not be too dependent on Faf du Plessis every single time. Faf du Plessis scored 100 for them the very first match of this tournament, but he can't score 100 every match, isn't it? The other batters also have to step up. Reason why they have lost 2 games out of 3 games is because the batting is not stepping up for them. All these young players are obviously needing time to gain experience, looking to pull it away there. Shubham Ranjane, but unable to make connection. Another dot ball from Peter Siddle. This time back of the length again, defended towards point, and Shubham Ranjane gets off the mark with a single. Really good over this from Peter Siddle. Just 2 runs coming from this over. Still 1 ball left. Last ball of the over. Cut away again. Oh, got a hand on it probably, that fielder at point. They're going to come back for 2. And they will get 2. Another couple of runs to finish the over. 4 runs came from that over from Peter Siddle, including the wicket of Milind Kumar. And Texas Super Kings are 91 for 3 after 11 overs. So Ghulam Mudassar is brought back into the attack. He has conceded 19 runs in his first 2 overs so far. Shubham Ranjane is going to be on strike. This time it's on the stumps and Shubham Ranjane defends it back to the bowler. Another dot ball to start the over. This time again, good delivery on the stumps. Another dot ball from Ghulam Mudassar. Slowed down a little bit now for Texas Super Kings. Sai Teja Mukamala set at the crease, 36 from 29 balls, but strike rate 124.14. Needs to improve the strike rate a little bit. That's back of the length again, defended towards point. And Sai Teja Mukamala picks up another single. In fact, Shubham Ranjane has picked up the single. Has driven in the air, down the ground, long off, takes the catch. Finn Allen again, this time a much simpler catch for him. And the 4th wicket goes down for Texas Super Kings. This was Shubham Ranjane who actually played out the first 2 balls and then picked up the single. And now Mukamala is holed out at long off. It was in the slot actually from Mudassar. But just couldn't get hold of it. The pressure was building, had to find the boundaries, but instead found the fielder. And wickets tumbling down very quickly here for Texas Super Kings. Sai Teja Mukamala, the set batter, is out after scoring 36 from 30 balls. And Texas Super Kings are 92 for 4 after 11.4 overs. So Vian Mulder is the new batter to the crease, coming in at number 6. And still have Donovan Ferreira to come in, but middle order is not looking that convincing for Texas Super Kings. It's defended again by Vian Mulder towards covers, another dot ball. It's been an excellent over this from Mudassar, just 1 run coming from this over and the wicket as well of Sai Teja Mukamala. Last ball of the over coming up. And that's driven again straight to covers. Another dot ball to finish the over. 1 run came from that over, including the wicket of Saiteja Mukamalla, and Texas Super Kings are 92 for 4 after 12 overs. So Brody Couch is continuing into his third over. Shubham Ranjane on strike. That's driven again down the ground, past mid off. That'll be 4. Really good shot there from Shubham Ranjane. Nice and full there from Brody Couch. And Ranjane starts the over with a boundary. Oh, it's off the outer half of the bat again towards point. Another dot ball from Brody Couch. Third ball of the over. Oh, has bowled him. There's another one. Moving right across to the off stump there, Shubham Ranjane, and then loses his leg stump in the process. Top of middle and leg. The ball crashing into top of middle and leg, and the 5th wicket goes down here for Texas Super Kings. Half the side dismissed, would you believe it? And by Brody Couch strikes again. I don't know why he went so far across there. That's a very, very ugly way of getting out, in all honesty. Moving across to the off stump and then losing your middle and leg stump. And San Francisco Unicorns right on top in this game at the moment. Middle order of Texas Super Kings not looking convincing. And that is why they are in this kind of a situation. Shubham Ranjane out after scoring 6 runs from 8 balls. And Texas Super Kings are now 96 for 5 after 12.3 overs. Well, how quickly this game has turned around. From 72 without loss to 96 for 5. It's been a huge collapse for the Texas Super Kings, that is for sure. And Donovan Ferreira is the new batter to the crease, coming in at number 7. Had a very good IPL. Played some lower order cameos for Rajasthan Royals in the IPL season this year. Can he do something here for Texas Super Kings? It's driven again down the ground to long off, and Donovan Ferreira gets off the mark with a single. He had a really good IPL actually, Donovan Ferreira, and I think he's the only player who is very, I mean, Donovan Ferreira and Faf du Plessis are the only 2 players who are well experienced in this Texas Super Kings team. You look at all the other players, some way or the other they are inexperienced. That's driven again by Vivian Mulder, straight to covers. Dot ball here. And just look at, Riley Russo is experienced, but Riley Russo has never been consistent, in all honesty. Faf du Plessis, Donovan Ferreira, Riley Russo. These are the only 3 international quality players which they are having, Texas Super Kings. And they have dropped Akil Hussain also today. I mean, I don't know, like ever since the IPL itself, Texas, I mean, whether it's Chennai Super Kings or Texas Super Kings, they don't want to play Akil Hussain consistently in the playing 11. I don't know why they're doing that. But yeah, I think lack of experience in this team, no doubt about that. Another good over, 5 runs came from that over, including the wicket of Shubham Ranjane. And Texas Super Kings in a lot of trouble here, 97 for 5 after 13 overs. So Harris Rauf back into the attack, into his second over. Still 7 overs left in this innings, and Texas Super Kings really struggling here. It's beautifully bowled on the stumps, defended towards covers by Donovan Ferreira. Another dot ball to start the over. This time flicked away again, straight to mid-wicket. Back-to-back dot balls from Harris Rauf. I mean, the biggest joking fact is that even in the IPL, Akil Hussain bowled really well, and still Chennai Super Kings were benching him. Every alternate match, Akil Hussain was getting benched in the IPL. And now they are continuing that trend in the MLC as well by dropping Akil Hussain in this game. You look at the team changes for today, and you will get astonished by the fact that they have dropped Akil Hussain here also. Obviously, same management and same thinking as driven again towards mid-wicket, another dot ball. They have dropped Akil Hussain and Smith Patel, and they have brought in Faf du Plessis and Abhimanyu Lamba. Well, why do you drop Akil Hussain? Drop someone else and bring in Faf du Plessis, or drop someone else and bring in Abhimanyu Lamba. Why drop Akil Hussain? What wrong did he do? I mean, somehow he always gets dropped. Despite he does not perform that badly or anything of that sort, but I don't know, like, I don't know why they always bench Akil Hussain. I mean, I hope people watch his performances in international cricket and franchise cricket everywhere. So 4 dot balls to start this over. Donovan Ferreira getting his eye in here, trying to settle himself at the crease. So it's now on Donovan Ferreira to play a good knock from here, try and take the Texas Super Kings to a decent total. This time on the path, flicked away towards deep mid wicket, and Ferreira picks up another single. Yes, Vian Mulder, I don't know how Texas Super Kings are still persisting with Vian Mulder, who has not done anything at all in cricket itself. You look at general cricket itself, we don't know what is the role of Vian Mulder in a team. Bowling, he can go for runs. Batting, he hasn't contributed much for any team at all. He's played a few matches for South Africa, and obviously in Test cricket he hit that 367 odd runs against Zimbabwe again, and not against a good team. Against good teams, you look at his stats, his performances, it has not been up to the mark. And still, I don't know how Texas Super Kings are persisting with him. That's driven again, straight to covers. Another dot ball to finish the over. So, just one run came from that over from Harris Rauf. And Texas Super Kings are 98 for 5 after 14 overs. So 6 overs left in this innings, and Brody Couch is Brody Couch is into his last over now. And Donovan Ferreira is on strike. Oh, in fact, it's Peter Siddle into the attack, and that's a big shot. That's a huge strike, all the way for 6 over long on. They changed their mind to Peter Siddle at the last moment, and Donovan Ferreira greets him with a huge 6 over long on there to start the over. 100 comes up for Texas Super Kings. 100 comes up in 14.1 overs. They need plenty more of this if they want to get a competitive total to defend. Shot this time, pulled away, all the way for 6. Back-to-back sixes from Donovan Ferreira. This is exactly what he's capable of, and this is exactly what he did in the IPL as well for Rajasthan Royals numerous times in these kind of situations. And once again starts the over with a couple of sixes. So Peter Siddle being put under pressure here. Obviously Donovan Ferreira has been really good finisher down the order for any team that he plays. That's full again, driven towards covers. Another dot ball from Siddle. That was much better actually, bowled it fuller that time, and almost in the block hole. If you miss your length at this stage to Donovan Ferreira, and he will punish you because he has that capability. And he played really well for Rajasthan Royals, played an important role for Rajasthan Royals to at least reach up till qualifier 2 this time around. That's driven again, down the ground, and good fielding at long off there. I thought for a moment that might be racing away for 4, but no, good fielding. And Donovan Ferreira picks up another single. Ian Mulder though still not off the mark yet. And look at how Ferreira is batting. 15 from 10 balls. He is looking to take Texas Super Kings to a competitive total. But Ian Mulder again, I'm just not able to understand what is his role. I mean, there are some players you don't know whether they are a batter, whether they are a bowler, whether they are an all-rounder, or whether they are just a team member. I mean, you know, some players they're always like that. You don't know what is their role when it comes to a team, because you have never seen them perform in that particular role. And I think Ian Mulder is that kind of a batter, as we see him pulling in one away towards deep square leg and gets off the mark with a single. The last ball of the over coming up. Ferreira back on strike. That's right up in the block hole. Beautiful bowling. And Ferreira hits it down to long on and picks up another single to finish the over. He finished that over well actually, Peter Siddle, after conceding 2 sixes of his first 2 balls of that over. A really good comeback to finish that over. So 15 runs came from that over from Peter Siddle, and Texas Super Kings are 113 for 5 after 15 overs. So the big Don, what can he do? Where can he take this Texas Super Kings score? They call him Big Don because he is capable of playing a Don innings towards the end of the innings. The current run rate is, projected scores that the current run rate is showing 151. They need plenty more than that. They need at least 170 to 180 from here, which might still not be enough because considering the batting which San Francisco Unicorns are having. Harris Ruff into the attack. Oh, swings and misses. A big swing attempted there by Ferreira, but unable to connect one. Another dot ball to start the over. So second ball of the over coming up. Ferreira now on 16 from 12 balls. And look to swing every ball now, that is for sure, into the slog overs. So on the pads this time, flicked away, deep square leg is there. Oh, stopped it with one hand there. Almost overran it, but then stopped it with one hand. And Donovan Ferreira picks up another single. Mike. This time it's again on the pads, and Vian Mulder flicks it away towards deep square leg. And another single. 2 runs from the first 3 balls of this over, and again Donovan Ferreira back on strike. Lack of experience in the Texas Super Kings batting lineup, that is for sure. Having just 2 proper experienced batters is not going to help. You need plenty more of experience there. That's driven again towards point, and Ferreira again picks up another single. But having said of an SA20 tournament or MLC tournament so far, the 4 seasons have happened in SA20, and Joburg Super Kings have been part of the playoffs in all the editions of the SA20 so far. And similarly in MLC as well, Texas Super Kings, 3 seasons have happened, and Texas Super Kings have been part of the playoffs every single time. As we see another single from Vian Mulder. Donovan Ferreira back on strike. Four runs have come from this over, still 1 ball left. So last ball of the over coming up. That's drawn again towards covers, looking for a quick single, and Donovan Ferreira will pick up the quick single to finish the over. 5 runs came from that over from Harris Ruff, and Texas Super Kings are now 118 for 5 after 16 overs. And really well bowled by Harris Ruff, actually none for 11 in his 3 overs at an economy of 3.67 at such a short ground, such a small venue. To go at this kind of an economy is a really good thing. But I think somehow though, Super Kings, they're not doing justice to themselves, you would think. I think at some point of time they need to move on from Faf du Plessis, you would think. Yes, Faf du Plessis is scoring the runs. But either move on from Faf du Plessis or move on from Stephen Fleming and the management. Because something is not right with the Super Kings franchise. Even if you look at the IPL as well, very conservative batting. They're not able to adapt to the modern day T20 style. Brody Couch back into the attack. Ferreira hits it in the air. Oh, good effort. Really good effort running across there at mid-off, but unable to catch it. And it's just a single, in fact, for Donovan Ferreira. Completely mistimed it there, Donovan Ferreira, but somehow the fielder put in a great effort. They were unable to hold on to it. Well, that should have been taken in all honesty. That was a... I mean, Matthew Short got to the ball there. Should have been taken. Second ball of the over coming up. And Vian Mulder swings leg side, but again no timing at all. Towards square leg, and Vian Mulder picks up another single. Now this is the problem actually, because Vian Mulder is just not... I mean, Vian Mulder, I don't know when was the last time he ever played a knock of any high significance. I don't remember, at least. He has played for a lot of teams. He has played for international cricket as well. He has played, but I don't remember Vian Mulder playing any sort of big knocks. But I don't know. He's being persisted with. 4 from 9 balls again now. As Ferreira goes down the ground, he's flat batted it down the ground for 4. That's what they need. They need a lot of that. Finally gets the boundary here, Donovan Ferreira. It's only he is able to hit the boundaries at this stage for Texas Super Kings. So 3 more deliveries left in this over. 6 runs have come from this over so far, and it's only Donovan Ferreira who's 24 from 17 balls with 1 boundary and 2 sixers at a strike rate of 141.18. Fourth ball of the over. Oh, edged down to third man, and that'll run away for 4 as well. Back-to-back boundaries for Donovan Ferreira. Got it high on the bat there, but flown towards deep third man for 4. The 10 runs have come from this over. This is exactly the over what Texas Super Kings want. And 2 more deliveries left in this over. Oh, in the recent MLC of 2026. He's saying welcome to Donovan Ferreira club. Because this is exactly what he can do. 4, 4, 6, and this is an excellent over here for Texas Super Kings. It's still 1 ball left. Last ball of the over is too wide. He's already given it as a wide, but then he'll take the single as well. A fumble by the keeper. Single completed. 2 extra runs to the total. And Oyan Mulder is back on strike. Last ball of the over. And Mulder hits it high up in the air. No timing at all. No timing at all. And taken at long on. This is exactly what I was saying. I don't remember when was the last time Oyan Mulder ever played a match-winning innings with the bat or ever bowled a match-winning spell with the ball. I don't remember, at least. If any of the viewers remember anything special which Oyan Mulder has done so far in his entire cricketing career, if Oyan Mulder has done anything special, please mention it in the chat box, because I don't remember what he has done. Apart from that 367 which he scored against Zimbabwe in one test match, apart from that, I don't know what else he has done so far. And still teams somehow see something in Oyan Mulder, and this is exactly what you get from him. So Oyan Mulder is out after scoring 4 runs from 10 balls, and Texas Super Kings are 136 for 6 after 17 overs. So 6 down now, Texas Super Kings. Donovan Ferreira fighting at the other end, 34 from 19, but he needs support, isn't it? Hardus Villion is the new batter to the crease, coming in at number 8 for Texas Super Kings. Peter Siddle now bowling the 18th over. That's full delivery, and Ferreira drills it down to long off and picks up another single. Now this is my point actually. Like, they are having a quality finisher in Donovan Ferreira. You needed someone like a Marcus Stoinis or someone like a Jimmy Overton probably. I don't know whether Jimmy Overton plays all these leagues though, but I'm saying. You need those kind of finishers. I don't know what is special in Oyan Mulder. Why do you persist with him? Oyan Mulder was part of Joburg Super Kings in the SA20. What did he do? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Now again part of Texas Super Kings. And somewhere you need to select some quality players. Appeal for LBW here. Big appeal. They want to go for the review, I think. Hardus Villion went across to the off stump, looking to flick it away. I think that's very straight, in all honesty. Only question will be whether the impact is in line or not. They have gone for the review. Obviously, Hardus Villion is more of a bowler. He can bat, but not a predominant batter. It's been a big collapse, in all honesty, because Texas Super Kings were 72 without loss at one stage. I think that's going to be going down. Like, so Hardus Villion will survive. No bat involved. No bat involved in that. So I'll move on to ball tracking. So pitching outside off, impact in line, wickets, umpire's call. Ooh, that was close actually. I thought that would be missing the stumps, but umpire's call is still not out. So Hardus Villion will survive, and they will retain their review as well. San Francisco Unicorns, they won't lose their review because of umpire's call. The third ball of the over coming up, and that's driven again down the ground towards long on, and Hardus Villion gets off the mark with a single. Donovan Ferreira is back on strike. And this is Donovan Ferreira territory, these kind of situations. And he can try and take the Texas Super Kings to 180, 190 from here. Still 2 overs left after this, but his 6-hitting capabilities, I trust his 6-hitting capabilities. Oh, shot again. It's pulled that flat and hard for 6. My goodness, what a shot that is. That is a terrific shot. It was a short arm pull there from Donovan Ferreira. It's gone flat over deep mid wicket for 6. He's the only hope now for Texas Super Kings if they want to get to a defendable total. And he can do it if he can play shots like this. Oh, this time it's full again and driven down the ground to long on. Ferreira picks up another single. Well, this is what Donovan Ferreira knows actually. Stand and deliver stuff. He has made a name for himself in the IPL as well now, and I am sure Rajasthan Royals are not going to release him anytime soon. He had a fantastic season this time around, Donovan Ferreira, in the IPL. Obviously, in the previous few years, he couldn't make a name in the IPL, but he was doing well in all the other leagues. But this time around, he had a good season. That's right up there in the block hole, goes straight through the defense of Huddersfield, and another wicket goes down. So, running out of partners here is Donovan Ferreira. Every time he gives the strike to the other batter is just throwing away his wicket. That was a fantastic yorker, in all honesty, from Peter Siddle, going straight through the defenses of Huddersfield there, crashing into middle stump. 7th wicket goes down for Texas Super Kings. Huddersfield is out for 1 and Texas Super Kings are 145 for 7 after 18 overs. Yeah, coming back to what I was saying, the last few years, Donovan Ferreira was performing well in all these leagues, but he was not able to make a name for himself in the IPL. But this time around, in the IPL, he had a fantastic season and helped Rajasthan Royals play the qualifier too. In fact, there are talks that Champions League might happen in September of this year, and if that is true, then in the Champions League, RCB, Gujarat Titans, and Rajasthan Royals will qualify from the IPL. In that case, we might see Donovan Ferreira playing for Rajasthan Royals there as well. So 2 more overs left in this innings now. It's going to be Haris Rauf will be bowling the penultimate over for San Francisco Unicorns. The Ferreira is going to be on strike. Adam Milne is the new batter to the crease, coming in at number 9, but he's at the non-striker's end now. Ferreira on strike. Oh, swings and misses. Bowled it outside the off stump there, keeping it out of the reach of Donovan Ferreira. He's been so good so far, Haris Rauf. Conceded only 11 runs in his 3.1 overs so far. Ooh, Haris Rauf stops in his follow through. Second ball of the over. Oh, that's too wide. Too wide. He has given us a wide by the umpire, and Haris Rauf has to reload that one again. Well, Haris Rauf has not picked up wickets today, but he's been the most economical bowler today, that is for sure. As Ferreira drives it again, but straight to the fielder at covers. Another dot ball here, pressure building on Donovan Ferreira also. Not able to get it away. Couple of dot balls in this over and also the wide. Ferreira looking for big shots at this stage because that is exactly what you need. This is the penultimate over actually which is going on. And it looks like Haris Rauf has worked on his bowling a lot. He didn't play the T20 World Cup this time around. Was dropped from the T20 World Cup. Men's T20 World Cup I'm talking about, earlier this year. That swung away leg side towards deep mid wicket, and Ferreira picks up another single. The singles are not going to help. Adam Milne is back on strike. It's kind of a free hit for Adam Milne, these three deliveries. And 3 more deliveries left in this over. This time flicked away again by Milne. Adam Milne flicks it away towards deep square leg and gets off the mark with a single. Two more deliveries left in this over. Donovan Ferreira is back on strike. Oh, inside edge and almost beating that fielder at short fine leg. They'll come back for 2. That's good running. Really good running between the wickets. A couple of runs for Donovan Ferreira. Well, they're checking for the run out here. He was looking to come back for 2 there. Donovan Ferreira has made it back, I think. Or has he? Yes, he has made it back. That's a good thing for Texas Super Kings. So 150 comes up for Texas Super Kings. 150 comes up in 18.5 overs. Last ball of the over coming up. And he drives it back to the bowler. Chance for an out of the non-striker's end if he had hit, but he didn't want to throw. He didn't throw the ball, so it is a dot ball to finish the over. Anyways, it was immaterial. Could have got the wicket though if he had tried to hit the stumps, but he didn't do that. So what a spell from Haris Rauf. Just 5 runs came from that over, and Haris Rauf finishes his spell. None for 16 in his 4 overs. Not able to pick up a wicket, but going at an economy of only 4 is simply outstanding. And Texas Super Kings are 150 for 7 after 19 overs with 1 more over to go. So Ghulam Mudassar going to be bowling the last over of this innings. Adam Milne on strike. Oh, looking to flick it away, bat pad. He'll get through for a single. More important thing is to put Donovan Ferreira back on strike, and that is exactly what they have done now. Donovan Ferreira back on strike. Can they get towards at least 170? The leg by single it is for Adam Milne. Donovan Ferreira back on strike. Second ball of the over. Oh, he goes straight up in the air, no timing at all. This will be out. Yes, simple catch by Peter Siddle, and the 8th wicket goes down. He couldn't time it at all there. Went straight up in the air, and could that be the game? I mean, could that be the innings for Texas Super Kings? Because a last recognized batter has to go now. It was a slow ball, actually beautifully bowled by Ghulam Mudassar. Took the pace of it, rolled his fingers over, and Peter Siddle at short third man making no mistake, completing a simple catch. And we are down to the tail enders fully now, that is for sure. The last recognized batter in Donovan Ferreira is gone after scoring a really good 45 from 28 balls. And Texas Super Kings are 151 for 8 after 19.2 overs. So, Amshi De Silva is the new batter to the crease, coming in at number 10. Amshi De Silva looks like a Sri Lankan name, in all honesty. Has driven again straight to point. Amshi De Silva gets off the mark with a single, and overthrows as well. Overthrows, it won't reach the boundary. They'll come back for 2. They're coming back for 3, in fact. My goodness. So 1 plus. Oh, they have come back only for 2, in fact. So they got the single and then overthrows another run. So 2 runs in total. Oh, this time swings and misses. In fact, they did get 3 there. They got 3 runs there. Previous delivery they got 3 runs, and now a dot ball from Mudassar. So 2 more deliveries left in this innings. 5th ball of the over. He goes again down the ground. A brilliant Yorker once again. And Amshi De Silva gets back on strike for the last ball of the innings. Adam Milne picks up the single towards long on. So last ball of the innings. Oh, he's paddled it, and he's paddled it all the way for 6 over fine leg. What a shot that is! They never saw that coming from a tail ender. It was a good executed Yorker there from Mudassar, but he's ramped it all the way, and that'll provide a good finish. At least they have crossed 160 with that 6 now to finish off the innings. 11 runs came from the last over, and particularly after Donovan Ferreira got dismissed, we thought that okay, the innings is completed, but a terrific shot from Amshi De Silva there to finish of the innings. Then saw the well executed ramp shot as Texas Super Kings finished their 20 overs on 161 for 8 at the end of their 20 overs, and 11 runs came from the last over, including the wicket of Donovan Ferreira. And I don't know whether, I'm still not sure whether this is a competitive total or not. But 161 is kind of a decent total, although these are small boundaries at this particular venue. So definitely San Francisco Unicorns will back themselves to chase it down. But if you look at the batting scorecard of Texas Super Kings, Faf du Plessis and Saiteja Mukamala started really well, opening partnership of 72. But after that, they crumbled big time from 72 without loss to 96 for 5. That was a big collapse in the middle. Riley Russo not able to contribute. Milind Kumar only 8 runs. Shubham Ranjane only 6 runs. Vian Mulder only 4 runs. A big collapse that was the middle. After getting off to a good start, Faf du Plessis 40 from 24 balls once again. He's always in form. Saiteja Mukamala 36 from 30 balls. And then Donovan Ferreira towards the end with a crucial innings of 45 from 28 balls. With 2 boundaries and 4 sixers at a strike rate of 160.71. It took the Texas Super Kings to 161 for 8. But again, that middle order just not able to contribute. Riley Russo, Milind Kumar, Shubham Ranjane, they are not able to contribute with the bat. And that is what is costing the Texas Super Kings. But towards the end, a terrific 6 there from Amshi De Silva to finish the innings has taken the Texas Super Kings to 161 for 8 at the end of the 20 overs. They will look at the bowling of San Francisco Unicorns. Gulam Mudassar finished with 2 for 30 in his 4 overs. Harris Rauf, the pick of the bowlers. He didn't pick up a wicket, but none for 16 in his 4 overs, Harris Rauf. How many times have we seen him economical like this? I'm not quite sure. And then Brody Couch was a little expensive, 2 for 42 in his 4 overs. Peter Siddle, 1 for 34 in his 4 overs. Hassan Khan, 1 for 19 in his 2 overs. And Matthew Short, 1 for 19 in his 2 overs as well. So San Francisco Unicorns, when they come out to bat, will need 162 runs to win this match from their full quota of 20 overs. We'll be back again shortly to cover the run chase. Until then, please stay tuned. So hi guys, welcome back to the run chase here, San Francisco Unicorns. They need 162 runs to win this match from their full quota of 20 overs. Luandre Pretorius and Finn Allen are opening the batting for San Francisco Unicorns. Luandre Pretorius, a really good talent, spotted from the SA20 of last year. And Finn Allen, obviously, you don't even need an introduction. He has been in sublime form in all the leagues around the world. Abhimanyu Lamba has the new ball in his hand, and he's going to be bowling the first over for Texas Super Kings. Abhimanyu Lamba is going to be bowling the first over for the Texas Super Kings. And it looks like it's going to be Luandre Pretorius who's going to be taking the strike. And all in readiness here for the run chase. Here we go. Abhimanyu Lamba, first ball of the run chase. Luandre Pretorius on strike. Oh my God, starts with a big wide there. Huge wide from Abhimanyu Lamba, not even close. And Abhimanyu Lamba has to reload that one again. .162 it's not that big a target in all honesty. Another wide, back-to-back wides from Abhimanyu Lamba, once again getting his line wrong and has to reload that one again. This time on the pads, flicked away. Oh, good fielding at short fine leg. Good fielding, and Luandre Pretorius gets off the mark with a single. Finn Allen is back on strike. You don't even need an introduction for someone like a Finn Allen, because you saw what he did in the previous season. He scored 150 odd runs at this particular venue. Very first match of MLC 2025. He played a fantastic knock there, and ever since then, he has not looked back. He has done well wherever he has played. He has done well. He played a major role. He played a major role in Perth Scorchers winning the Big Bash League this time around, and then in the T20 World Cup, he played a fantastic knock in the MLC as well. Second ball of the over coming up. Oh, looking for the drive, edges it towards short third man. Another dot ball from Abhimanyu Lamba. Towards long on, and gets off the Finn Allen also gets off the mark with a single. Ooh, that ball nipped back in. What a delivery there from Abhimanyu Lamba. Pitched on a length, nipped back into the left-hander, through to the keeper. Another dot ball here for San Francisco Unicorns. Two more deliveries. Oh dear. Luandre Pretorius pulls out. Two more deliveries left in this over. This time driven again, and it's in the gap. Goes towards deep extra covers. They'll come back for 2, I think. Another couple of runs for Luandre Pretorius. Last ball of the over, down the track, and Pretorius drives it straight to covers. Another dot ball to finish that over. 6 runs came from that over from Abhimanyu Lamba, and San Francisco Unicorns are 6 without loss after 1 over. So Adam Milne is the new bowler to the attack now for Texas Super Kings. It's going to be bowling the second over of this innings. Finn Allen is on strike. It's on the stumps, driven straight to covers. Another dot ball to start the over. So even the Unicorns have got off to a slow start here in this run chase. Second ball of the over coming up. That's driven straight down the ground. Long on comes around, and Finn Allen picks up another single. Luandre Pretorius back on strike. On the stumps again, driven down the ground to mid-on. Another dot ball from Adam Milne. One run from the first 3 balls of this over, still 3 balls left. This time flicked away again, down to mid-on, and Luandre Pretorius picks up another single. Two more deliveries left in this over. And this time again down the ground from Finn Allen. Still no boundaries in this innings. Finn Allen picks up another single. And normally you don't expect Finn Allen to play a waiting innings like this. Normally he's a basher of the ball. He always likes to go after the bowling from ball 1. This is a new kind of a Finn Allen we are seeing. He's willing to played slowly. The last ball of the over coming up. Driven again by Luandre Pretorius out towards deep extra covers. Good fielding at deep extra covers. And Pretorius will pick up another couple of runs to finish the over. So 5 runs came from that over from Adam Milne. And San Francisco Unicorns are 11 without loss after 2 overs. So Amshi De Silva is the new bowler into the attack now for Texas Super Kings. Trying to break this partnership here. Still no boundaries in this innings for San Francisco Unicorns. Finn Allen is on strike. Amshi De Silva over the wicket to Finn Allen. Oh, bowled him! What a delivery that is! He was just talking about Finn Allen, that he's not looking for the big shot, he's trying to play it slowly. He went for the big slog there, looked for the big shot and he's been castled. And Amshi De Silva strikes at the first ball of his spell. And I tell you what, after seeing the start of San Francisco Unicorns, I still feel that this game is still quite not over. There's still something in it left for Texas Super Kings. Thought for a moment maybe 161 could be below par total, but well, it is still gettable, but it's not looking that easy for the batters. Finn Allen is gone after scoring 3 from 6 balls, and San Francisco Unicorns are 11 for 1 after 2.1 overs. So Matthew Short is the new batter to the crease, coming in at number 3. Has not been in the best of form in recent times. The captain of San Francisco Unicorns coming out. I don't know what kind of a shot that was though from Finn Allen. Looked for the big shot. Lost his off stump in the process. Terrific start though from good lines, good lengths. Second ball of the over. Oh, that's pulled away straight away and that's gone all the way for 6. Well, he does not need any sighters. Matthew Short gets off the mark with a 6. What a clean strike over deep square leg. Is this the Matthew Short we saw in the IPL and in the Bangladesh ODI series? I'm not quite sure. Where was this version of Matthew Short in those tournaments? One would think. Third ball of the over. That's driven again down the ground to long on. Matthew Short picks up another single. Luandre Pretorius is back on strike. Going for the drive now. Pretorius were unable to make connection. Another dot ball here. Luandre Pretorius 6 from 8 balls, hasn't quite got going. 6 there from Matthew Short. Two more deliveries left in this over. Ooh, again going for the drive outside the off stump. Again misses it. Back-to-back dot balls from Amshi De Silva. Last ball of the over. Oh, that's pulled away. That's gone all the way for 6. He's got hold of that all right. He was struggling to put bat to ball there in that over, but the last ball is connected so well. It's gone sailing over deep mid wicket for 6 to finish that over. 13 runs came from that over from Amshi De Silva, including the wicket of Finn Allen. The San Francisco Unicorns are 24 for 1 after 3 overs. So Adam Milne now continuing into his second over, and again driven down the ground by Matthew Short towards long on, and picks up another single to start the over. Luandre Pretorius is back on strike. This time driven again, got a good fielding at covers there, and another dot ball from Adam Milne. So third ball of the over coming up. This time flicked away straight to mid wicket. Another dot ball. The 3 more deliveries left in this over. That's driven again down the ground. It passed mid on and mid off. It's racing away. Has it gone away for 4? No, good fielding. Good fielding at long on. They'll come back for 2, I think. Another couple of runs for Luandre Pretorius. This time pulled away again, leg side, deep mid wicket again as he touched the rope there. I'm not quite sure whether he's touched the rope. They'll come back for 2 as well. Another couple of runs for Luandre Pretorius. He might want to have a look at that boundary there, whether he's touched the rope or whether the fielder has stopped it cleanly. I think the fielder has done well there. The fielder has done well, I think. So it will be 3 runs for the batters. 6 runs have come from that over. Still 1 ball left. Looks like the fielder has injured himself in the process. So he's going off the field. That is not a good sign at all. Last ball of the over. Oh, we went for the paddle, then had to change his shot. Well, how is it given as a wide? That's what Adam Milne is asking. Batter moved across to the off stump. Now that can't be a wide in all honesty, because when the batter moves, the wide line also moves. So I don't know how that was given as a wide. The last ball of the over coming up. That's driven this time down the ground, past mid off, and long on coming around. Actually, fielder coming in from long on to long off, and he stops the ball, and another couple of runs to finish the over. So 9 runs came from that over from Adam Milne, and San Francisco Unicorns are 33 for 1 after 4 overs. So Amshi De Silva is going to continue into his second over. Luandre Pretorius on strike. Has driven in the air. Oh, what a catch! What a catch at mid-off. Routine work for Faf du Plessis. Puts out his one hand and completes the catch. That is magnificent. Oh my goodness. How does he keep pulling out these kind of catches? One cannot understand. Second wicket goes down for Unicorns, and both the openers now dismissed. It was not a bad shot at all by any means, but it's just the brilliance of this man, Faf du Plessis, in the field. He always plucks out these kind of catches. Look at that. One hand diving full stretch to his right. Takes it one-handed. And the second wicket goes down for Unicorns. Amshi De Silva strikes again. What a day he is having. Picks up his second wicket. And the Unicorns losing their second wicket. Well, they're just checking whether Faf du Plessis is alright, whether he has injured himself. But that is a terrific catch. That is what matters in the end. So Luandre Pretorius is out for 17, and San Francisco Unicorns are 33 for 2 after 4.1 overs. I mean, really, the way he plucks out those kind of catches, simply stunning from Faf du Plessis, in all honesty. And is he going off the field now? Looks like he's going off the field. So Donovan Ferreira might take over the captaincy, at least for now. Connor Esterhuizen is the new batter to the crease, coming in at number 4 for San Francisco Unicorns. So Faf du Plessis has gone off the field, and I think Donovan Ferreira will take over the captaincy. He knows that job. He's not new to captaincy. So second ball of the over coming up from Amchi De Silva. It's on the pass, flicked away by Esterhuizen, pass deep square leg for 4. Raced away across the outfield there, and Connor Esterhuizen gets off the mark with a boundary. Straying onto the pads there, Amchi De Silva, and getting punished for it. So third ball of the over coming up. Has driven in the air and taken it with on. Or has it? No, it hasn't carried. It hasn't carried this time around. I thought for a moment it might have carried. It's only a dot ball from Amchi De Silva. Oh, he's cleaned him up. Well, this time there's no doubt about this. If the ball does not carry to the fielders, then get him out bowled. Because so that you don't get doubt whether it's caught or not. That is what Amchi De Silva is saying. Second wicket in this over, that just nipped back a little bit there. And it's gone straight through the defense of Connor Esterhuizen. And now San Francisco Unicorns in some serious trouble here, you would think. Playing down the wrong line there, Esterhuizen, and gets castled. What a talent this Amchi De Silva is. Picks up his third wicket, all 3 wickets to Amchi De Silva already. Connor Esterhuizen is out for 4, and San Francisco Unicorns are now 37 for 3 after 4.4 overs. So Sanjay Krishnamurthy is the new batter to the crease, coming in at number 5. 2 more deliveries left in this over. So fifth ball of the over coming up. Sanjay Krishnamurthy has the capability with the bat, but this is a pressure situation. With Amshi De Silva breathing fire here, 3 for 17 in his 1.5 overs, 1.4 overs. Ooh, again on the stumps, brilliantly bowled. Defended again towards covers, another dot ball. All the 3 wickets falling in this innings to Amshi De Silva. He has bowled some really good lines and lengths. Look at that delivery that has just gone straight through Connor Esterhuis, and that Connor Esterhuis played down the wrong line. Played inside the line of that delivery and the ball crashed into off stump. In fact, crashed into middle stump. This time driven, it's in the gap again, and Sanjay Krishnamurthy gets off the mark, puts in the dive there, fielder. Sanjay Krishnamurthy gets off the mark with a couple of runs. Couple of runs to finish the over. 6 runs came from that over, including 2 wickets. And San Francisco Unicorns are 39 for 3 after 5 overs. So Hardus Villian is the new bowler into the attack for Chennai Super Kings. Sorry, Texas Super Kings. Whenever we see this yellow jersey Super Kings, we get reminded of CSK. So Texas Super Bowl to start the over from Hardus Villian. This time driven again straight to covers. Back-to-back dot balls to start the over from Hardus Villian. This time flicked away in the air just over that fielder at mid-wicket. They might push for 2 here. And they will get 2, another couple of runs for Matthew Short. So they're getting 2s now, Matthew Short in particular. Hitting through the line, picks up the second 6 in this innings for San Francisco Unicorns. Last ball of the over is driven over the top again, over mid-off. 4 more to finish that over, an expensive over from Hardus Villian. 14 runs came from that over from Hardus Villian. 50 comes up for San Francisco Unicorns. And San Francisco Unicorns are 53 for 3 after 6 overs after the power play. There's a bowling change here. Vian Mulder is the new bowler into the attack for Texas Super Kings. Sanjay Krishnamurthy is going to be on strike. Vian Mulder over the wicket to Sanjay Krishnamurthy. As driven again by Sanjay Krishnamurthy towards deep extra covers and picks up another single to start the over. Matthew Short is back on strike. As driven again towards deep extra covers. Another single for Matthew Short. Again well bowled on the stumps, defended towards point. And another dot ball from Vian Mulder. Two runs from the first three balls of this over, required run rate 7.93. And the Texas Super Kings need to keep taking wickets if they want to have a chance of winning this game. This time driven again straight to covers, another dot ball, back-to-back dot balls from Vian Mulder. Two more deliveries left in this over. This time cut away, out towards deep extra covers. Oh, excellent fielding at deep extra covers. They're coming back for two here. Chance of a run out. Might be gone. Might be gone here. They're already celebrating. Umpires might want to have a look at this one. Now, that was a terrific fielding effort and terrific throw from the deep point. A flat throw, in fact, and it could be gone here. He was looking for the second run there. Sanjay Krishnamurthy. And this could be very, very tight. In fact, it's a direct hit and he has gone by a mile, absolute mile. Another wicket goes down, fourth wicket down for the Unicorns. And Texas Super Kings making a match out of this. Out is a decision on the big screen. Sanjay Krishnamurthy has to go. And would you believe it? Fourth wicket going down for the Unicorns. Outstanding fielding effort, a direct hit from deep point has ensured that another wicket goes down. Sanjay Krishnamurthy out for 4 and San Francisco Unicorns in a lot of trouble here. 56 for 4 after 6.5 overs. So wickets are tumbling here for Unicorns. Hassan Khan is the new batter to the crease. Not much batting left actually. Hamad Azam, Brody Couch, and then you have the tailenders. Siddle can bat a little bit. So you would think that Matthew Short is the key now in this run chase. Oh, that's an absolute jaffa there. Beats the outside edge of Hassan Khan. Another dot ball to finish the over. 3 runs came from that over, including the run out of 3 runs came from that over, including the run out of Sanjay Krishnamurthy, and San Francisco Unicorns are 56 for 4 after 7 overs. So looking to continue to take wickets here, Texas Super Kings. Abhimanyu Lamba is the new bowler. Abhimanyu Lamba is back into the attack. Conceded 6 runs in his first over. Is into his second over. So Matthew Short is going to be on strike. Abhimanyu Lamba over the wicket to Matthew Short. As back of the length, driven straight to covers. Another dot ball to start the over. Suddenly you look at the Texas Super Kings, it will go down to the lower order. Oh, slow ball, Matthew Short swings and misses. And back-to-back dot balls, brilliant bowling from Abhimanyu Lamba. Long off, that was not a great shot in all honesty. Got it on the toe of the bat there almost, Matthew Short. He'll get the single here. Hassan Khan is back on strike. Fourth ball of the over, and it's defended again towards third man, and Hassan Khan gets off the mark with a single. Matthew Short is back on strike. Oh, shot again, goes for the pull, it's through the keeper. It's through the keeper as well. I'll get the single, wide given as well by the umpire. So wide plus the couple of runs for San Francisco Unicorns. Three extra runs to the total. Bonus runs actually. He was looking to bowl it into the wicket there, Abhimanyu Lamba, but it went too high. It went too much above the batter. This time driven again towards deep extra covers. Good fielding and deep extra covers. Then Matthew Short will pick up another couple of runs. The equation requirement now under 100 runs for the San Francisco Unicorns. The last ball of the over coming up. Last ball of the over. Oh, we stopped it on! That's a big one! That is a huge one. Matthew Short has chopped it back onto his stumps. Is that the game? Is that the game for Texas Super Kings? Fifth wicket goes down. He's chopped it back onto the stumps. Abhimanyu Lamba, that's a huge one because he was the set batter at the crease for Unicorns. And Matthew Short has to go. What a big wicket this is. And we are now going into the lower order of the San Francisco Unicorns. The captain of San Francisco Unicorns, Matthew Short, departs after scoring 28 from 16 balls. And half the side dismissed for Unicorns. They are 63 for 5 after 8 overs. Dear oh dear, who would have thought the target of 162 is turning out to be very difficult to chase down here. 162 is looking like 262. Hamad Azam is the new batter to the crease. Can bat, that is for sure. Coming in at number 7. Hardest Villion is back into the attack, into his second over. Conceded 14 runs in his first over. 2 new batters at the crease. Hassan Khan is on strike. Oh, looking to flick it away there. It's gone off the pads. And Hassan Khan will pick up 1 leg byes. Hamad Azam is back on strike. Look at that dismissal of Matthew Short. Feet nowhere close to the pitch of the ball. Just going for the drive inside, edging it back onto the stumps. And a lot of trouble now, San Francisco Unicorns, because they don't have batting left after this. Brody, Couch, Mudassar, Harris Rauf and Peter Siddle are the batters to come. So there's no batting left. Texas Super Kings right on top in this game, you would think now. This time driven again, straight to covers. Oh, shy of the stumps almost. There's an overthrows. Oh dear, there's an overthrows. He'll get the single. Hamad Azam off the mark with the single. Courtesy and overthrows from Riley Russo. In fact, even if he had hit the stumps, the batter was home, but he missed the stumps and the overthrows resulting in the single. Oh, that's picked out. That's a great shot from Hassan Khan all the way for 6 over deep mid wicket. Wonderful shot there. It was in the slot from Wian Mulder. And he's dispatched it over deep mid wicket for 6. Once again, I'm asking that same question. Is Wian Mulder a bowler or a batter or an all-rounder? What is he? I still haven't got any answers. This time he goes again down the ground, over long on, 6 more, back-to-back sixes from Hassan Khan. He's keeping it alive for Unicorns. Wian Mulder bowling it in the slot, missing his length twice and getting dispatched on both occasions by Hassan Khan. The 14 runs have come from this over. And now the captain having a discussion with the bowler. Hassan Khan will swing his bat around, that is for sure. So last ball of the over coming up from Jan Mulder. Ooh, and that's defended again by Hassan Khan. Back to the bowler. Another dot ball to finish the over. 14 runs came from that over from Jan Mulder. And San Francisco Unicorns are 77 for 5 after 9 overs. The required run rate is 7.73. Abhimanyu Lamba now continuing into his third over, and that's pulled away again by Hamad Azam towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single to start the over. The required run rate is not that much, but Unicorns have lost 5 wickets. That is the problem. If Texas Super Kings can break this partnership, it will go down to the tail enders. This time cut away again by Hassan Khan towards deep extra covers and picks up another single. Single. Now 3 more deliveries left in this over, and Hassan Khan is back on strike. 14 from 7 balls now for Hassan Khan. Fourth ball of the over. Oh, it's a top edge in the air. Could be taken. It is. It is taken. That could be the game now, I think, because Hassan Khan was the batter, was hitting all those sixes, and even he has to go back now. Abhimanyu Lamba gets another one. 6th wicket goes down for Unicorns. Looking for the big shot there and getting it off the outer half of the bat. Really good catch there at third man. Holding on to it, Texas Super Kings right on top in this game, in all honesty. Running out of batters at the moment, Unicorns. Hassan Khan out after scoring 14 from 8 balls. San Francisco Unicorns 80 for 6 after 9.4 overs. Running out of batters now. San Francisco Unicorns. Hamad Azam now will have the responsibility, you would think. He just hit a couple of sixes in the previous over, Hassan Khan, and was that shot necessary? One would think. Game awareness is very, very important at this stage. You have lost 5 wickets at this stage. You know that you're the batter, you're the recognized batter at the crease. Why would you play that kind of a shot and throw away a wicket now? And now where is the batting left? Where is the batting? 82 from 62 is gettable. But you're down to the tail enders, only 4 wickets in hand. The Unicorns are 80 for 6 after 9.4 overs, and it's also the time for the drinks break. So we come to the end of the drinks break. Harris Rauf coming in at number 8. New batter to the crease. He can swing his bat, but not a batter of any sort. Amshi De Silva continuing into his Amshi De Silva back into the attack into his third over. And that's on the pads again. Hamad Azam flicks it away towards deep square leg and picks up another single to start the over. Now I think Hamad Azam will look to take this as deep as possible, because it's all down to him now. No one else can do anything else. The others are all tail enders, in all honesty. This time back of the length, and Harris Rauf defends it to point. Another dot ball here. The San Francisco Unicorns have played 2 matches so far. They have won 1 and they have lost 1. They are currently in second position in the points table. And if they lose this game, then suddenly everything opens up. Ooh, that's another Jaffa there. Beats the outside edge of Harris Rauf. Another dot ball here. Because if Texas Super Kings wins this game, then it will be their second win in this tournament, and San Francisco Unicorns, it will be the second defeat. So everything will open up, and looks like it's headed in that direction. If they can get rid of Hamad Azam here, it will be all over for Unicorns. Another wide down the leg side. So Amshi De Silva has to reload that one again. So 3 more deliveries left in this over. This time driven again by Haris Rauf straight to covers, and another dot ball from Amshi De Silva. Two more deliveries left in this over. On a good length, and again Haris Rauf defends it back to the bowler. Another dot ball. Two runs have come from this over, still 1 ball left. The last ball of the over coming up. Oh, it's gone off the pads. I think there was an appeal for LBW. Sign for TSK. 3 runs came from that over. 3 runs came from that over from Amshi De Silva. And San Francisco Unicorns are 85 for 6 after 11 overs. The 77 needed from the last 9 overs, but unfortunately the Unicorns, they have lost way too many wickets, which has made it tough for themselves in this run chase. Abhimanyu Lamba into his last over now. Haris Rauf is on strike. And has defended again towards covers, and Haris Rauf picks up another single to start the over. This time back of the length, punched again towards deep extra covers, and another single for Hamad Azam. Oh, Haris Rauf goes in the air, out towards deep point. Faf du Plessis after it. Has he done well? I think he stopped it, just about stopped the boundary, I think. Is it Faf du Plessis or is it some other fielder? Is it Donovan Ferreira? I think he's done real. 3 more deliveries left in this over. I think Haris Rauf is going to just swing his bat around. He can swing his bat. He's shown that before. Oh, right up in the block hole. Goes through the outside edge of... beats the outside edge of Haris Rauf. It's been a terrific spell this from Abhimanyu Lamba. Two youngsters have stepped up for Texas Super Kings today. Abhimanyu Lamba and Amshi De Silva. Both of them bowling outstandingly well. Which is why Texas Super Kings are in this situation where they can win this game. Oh, back of the length again, beats the outside edge. And another dot ball from Abhimanyu Lamba. So last ball of the over coming up. Ooh, defends it again. Cramped up for room almost. Another dot ball to finish the over. 4 runs came from that over from Abhimanyu Lamba. And San Francisco Unicorns are 89 for 6 after 12 overs. So 73 needed from the last 8 overs for Unicorns. Hardesvillion and don't have batting actually now to chase this down. Hamad Azam has to do it all by himself for Unicorns to win this. Well, Haris Rauf should be giving the strike to Hamad Azam as quick as possible, but he's not doing that. He's playing out dot balls at the moment. 4 from 12 balls, Haris Rauf. If Hamad Azam has any hitting capability, you need to get him back on strike instead of playing out dot balls like this. Third ball of the over. Ooh, looking to guide it away there. Unable to make connection. Another dot ball from Hardesvillion. Oh, he's bowled him. There's another wicket that goes. Big heave across the line from Haris Rauf and loses his middle stump. Hardesvillion strikes. 7th wicket goes down for the Unicorns. He was just not able to put bat to ball, Haris Rauf. And in the end, looking for the big heave hole, but looking for the big slog, missing it altogether. And the Unicorns, they get themselves into even more trouble by losing another wicket here. Haris Rauf is out after scoring 4 from 14 balls, and San Francisco Unicorns are 90 for 7 after 12.4 overs. So you would think that Texas Super Kings have to win this game, barring any one-sided heroics from Hamad Azam. I think this game belongs to Texas Super Kings. When you look at the current situation, Brody Couch is the new batter to the crease, coming in at number 9 with the required run rate 9.82 and only 3 wickets in hand. It's not looking good for the Unicorns. Unicorns have got themselves to blame. Losing wickets at continuous intervals in this run chase has not helped them. That's flicked away by Brody Couch towards deep square leg and gets off the mark with a single. The last ball of the over coming up from Hardest Willion. That's punched again straight to point. Another dot ball to finish the over. So just 2 runs came from that over, including the wicket of Harris Ruff, and San Francisco Unicorns in all sorts of trouble. 91 for 7 after 13 overs. So at number 3 in the points table, if they win this game, Texas Super Kings. Well, they will climb up to number 2 in fact, because they will go to 4 points, isn't it? So Texas Super Kings will go to number 2 if they win this. Ian Mulder now into his 3rd over around the wicket. And that's flicked away by Brody Couch towards deep square leg and picks up another single to start the over. This innings is going nowhere now for the Unicorns. Just going nowhere, in all honesty. Hamad Azam is back on strike. Asking to chase 162. It has been a dramatic collapse from Unicorns so far. And Hamad Azam goes over covers for 6. Ian Mulder is back. And the runs are back for Unicorns. Bowling it in the slot there. And a fantastic shot there over covers. If at all Unicorns are to have any chance in this run chase, it has to be Hamad Azam all the way. Picks up his first 6 in this innings. This time it's pulled away again towards deep mid wicket, and Hamad Azam picks up another single. Two more deliveries left in this over. Brody Couch is back on strike. Mulder coming around the wicket. Driven again towards point. Another dot ball here. Oh, there's an overthrows as well. But it won't cost anything extra. Oh, that's guided in the gap. He beats that fielder at 3rd man. I'll run away for 4. What a shot that is from Brody Couch. Just used the pace there. He's got it down to 3rd man. Picks up his first boundary in this innings. 100 comes up for Unicorns. 100 comes up in 13.5 overs at the loss of 7 wickets. 12 runs have come from this over. Still 1 ball left. Last ball of the over is on the pads, flicked away again towards square leg and picks up another single to finish the over. 13 runs came from that over from Vian Mulder. And San Francisco Unicorns are 104 for 7 after 14 overs. So 58 needed from the last 6 overs, and it's Amshi De Silva who is back into the attack now for for Texas Super Kings. Brody Couch is back on strike. Amshi De Silva is bowling out around the wicket to Brody Couch. Ooh, and that beats the outside edge of Brody Couch. Another dot ball to start the over. There's no batting left after this, that is for sure. Second ball of the over. That's full again, driven down the ground to mid-off. Another dot ball from Amshi De Silva. In fact, they didn't take the single there. This time driven down the ground towards long on. This time takes the single. Hamad Azam is back on strike. 57 from 33 now. Recognized batter Hamad Azam is back on strike. Fourth ball of the over. Oh, shot this time. He's pulled it over square leg for 6. Well, what hitting this is from Hamad Azam. We saw him hit a 6 over extra covers in the previous over. Now he pulls one over deep square leg for 6. He's keeping this alive for Unicorns here. And this is the wicket that Texas Super Kings need to seal the game. Well, it's gone off the pads. They're appealing for LBW. It's gone away to the boundary for 4, but they want to go for the review here. They want to go for the review. We'll need to have a look at this one. Could it be missing the leg stump? That is the big question. He went a long way across the stumps, looking to flick it away. It's gone away for 4. So if this is not out, they will get the boundary. But Texas Super Kings recognize that this could be the last nail in the coffin if they can pick up the wicket of Hamad Azam here. So they've gone for the review. Now could that be umpire's call? No bat involved there. Pitching outside of, impact in line, wickets missing it is, so a review has gone begging. It's 4 leg byes for Unicorns Decision remains not out, and they'll get the boundary. 47 needed from 31 now. Last ball of the over. Oh, we stopped it on. That is it. That is it. Surely now. Surely that is the win for Texas Super Kings. The last recognized batter, Hamad Azam, has chopped it on. That is surely the game. 8th wicket falls. And more importantly, Hamad Azam, the man was hitting those sixes, has to go back. What a way to finish the spell for Amshi De Silva. Once again, another batter playing close to the body, looking to cut it away, chopping it back onto the stumps. And that just sums up the day for the Unicorns today. Just not gone their way, this run chase. Hamad Azam is out for 20. And San Francisco Unicorns are 115 for 8 after 15 overs. So only 2 more wickets left now, and it's been an incredible collapse from San Francisco Unicorns. They've just fallen apart in this run chase. Peter Siddle is the new batter to the crease, coming in at number 10. Adam Milne now back into the attack. Well, that's one hand came off the bat. It's up in the air and it's flown over for 6. Would you believe it? He didn't time it at all there, Brody Couch. One hand came off the bat, but it's somehow flown all the way over third man for 6 to start the over. Valuable runs this for Unicorns. But I think it's just a matter of time before Texas Super Kings can win this game, you would think, because Peter Siddle is capable, but I don't think he can keep on hitting sixes. Brody Couch, though, has batted well, 14 from 9 so far, 1 boundary and 1 6. This time it's defended again towards deep third man, and Brody Couch picks up another single. Amshi De Silva finished the batting innings with a 6 with his bat, and then has picked up 4 wickets as well. He has been the best performer for Texas Super Kings today. So Peter Siddle is on strike now. Third ball of the over coming up from Adam Milne. That's back of the length and defended again towards mid wicket. Another dot ball from Adam Milne. It's been a fantastic bowling performance from Texas Super Kings, in all honesty. Can they wrap this up here? That is the big question. Lower order of San Francisco Unicorns will try to wag their tail. Well, that's driven over the top. Over mid-off, 1 bounce and 4. They have lost 8 wickets. But the tail-enders, I don't even know whether to call them tail-enders. They are trying to fight here. Peter Siddle gets off the mark with a boundary. Down to 36 needed now from 26 balls. Two more deliveries left in this over. This time defended again, straight to covers. Another dot ball from Adam Milne. One more delivery left in this over. It's been a good over this for Unicorns. 11 runs have come from this over. Still one ball left. The last ball of the over. Oh, he gave himself room there, but followed him there. Adam Milne nails the Yorker to finish the over. A dot ball to finish the over. 11 runs came from that over from Adam Milne. And San Francisco Unicorns are 126 for 8 after 16 overs. So Amshi De Silva has completed his spell. Abhimanyu Lamba has completed his spell. Hardest Villion still has 2 overs left. Adam Milne has 1 over left. So you would think that both of them would finish their spell. And maybe Vian Mulder should bowl the remaining over probably. But I am trying to fill in the bowlers without bowling Vian Mulder because, I mean, Mulder, he is not a main bowler. He cannot be a main bowler in any team. He can only be a fill-in bowler. Hardest Villion around the wicket. And it's driven again back to the bowler. Dot ball again to start the over. Brody Couch 15 from 11 balls. Unicorns will be ruining the fact that they have lost way too many wickets so far. Oh, that's flicked away. And it's gone all the way, has it? I think it has. It's gone all the way for 6. Brody Couch has not given this up yet. It was full and on the pads from Hardest Villion. And it's just a flick of the wrist there. It's sailed over deep fine leg. Just 30 more needed now. Can Unicorn still do this? And this time looking to cut it away, cuts it back to the bowler. Another dot ball. Well, Brody Couch is batting decently well here. 21 from 13 balls. Peter Siddle can also bat. Oh, looking to flick it away that time. I'll get through for a single. Brody Couch. Leg by single it is. Two more deliveries left in this over. Peter Siddle is back on strike. This time gives himself room, guides it to short third man. Shahid the stumps. Direct it at the striker's end. Now then, could this be another wicket here? We have seen this with every batter almost. Every time a partnership has been building, a wicket has been falling. Every time a batter has looked to get set, a wicket has been falling. But this time I think the batter has made it back. The batter has made it back, so it will be not out and only a single. The decision will be not out. Yes, not out on the big screen, but we have seen it in this innings. Every time a batter gets set, the batter has gotten dismissed. That is what I was saying. Brody Couch is back on strike. Last ball of the over coming up. Oh, inside edge again. but it goes past the fielder. This deep square leg comes around. And Brody Couch picks up another single to finish the over. 9 runs came from that over from Hardesvillion. And San Francisco Unicorns are 135 for 8 after 17 overs with 27 needed from the last 3 overs. So is it going to be Adam Milne who's going to be bowling this over? Or who is going to be bowling? Yeah, Adam Milne it is, into his last over now. They might bowl Adam Milne and then Hardesvillion and then see if it goes down to the last over. Ian Mulder will have to bowl. Oh, it's in the air. Could be out here. Could be out. Taken. And that's the last big wicket, will it be? Or is there any more twists left in this game? 9th wicket goes down. And it's Brody Couch. I told you, every time a batter gets set, the batter has been getting dismissed for Unicorns in this innings. And that is exactly what has happened here with Brody Couch. Took the pace off there, Adam Milne. And again, the one hand coming off the bat for Brody Couch. Going straight up in the air and really well taken by Adam Milne there. Caught and bowled. Accepting the catch cleanfully. 9th wicket goes down. Brody Couch out after scoring 22 from 16 balls. And San Francisco Unicorns are 135 for 9 after 17.1 overs at 1 wicket away from defeat here, Unicorns. So are we going down to the wire here? Now Peter Siddle is the batter who is having a little bit of batting capability, but he's at the non-striker's end. Mudasar is the new batter to the crease, and that's defended again by Mudasar. Another dot ball from Adam Milne. Gulam Mudasar has come in at number 11 for the Unicorns. Tail wagging, as they say. Third ball of the over. Well, he goes down the ground and he gets it over mid-off for 4. Gulam Mudasar gets off the mark with a boundary. What a shot that is from a number 11 batter. Keeps it alive for Unicorns. Oh, he's chopped it on. There's another one. And that is it. Game over. Texas Super Kings have won. What a defense this has been. Boundary followed by a wicket. He gave himself room again, Gulam Mudasar, and he's chopped it back onto his stumps. And San Francisco Unicorns have been bowled out for 139 in just 17.4 overs. And it's in the end, it's the Texas Super Kings who have won this game by 22 runs. It has been a terrific defense. At the halfway mark of this innings, when Texas Super Kings had 161 runs on the board, nobody would have thought, very few people would have thought that it could be defended, but considering the fact that chasing teams have the advantage at this particular venue because of the small boundaries at this venue. But Texas Super Kings bowlers just kept on taking wickets. Amshi De Silva, the standout bowler for Texas Super Kings. And Adam Milne as well, finishing with 2 wickets. Amshi De Silva, 4 wickets. Abhimanyu Lamba, 2 wickets. The Pacers just ran through the batting lineup of Unicorns today. And thankfully for Texas Super Kings, it didn't go down to Vian Mulder having to bowl the last over, because the only weak link in the Texas Super Kings bowling lineup is Vian Mulder. All the others have done a terrific job. Once again, the slow ball there from Adam Milne, and Ghulam Mudasar giving himself room again, just not able to connect it, losing his off stump in the process. And that's a way for Texas Super Kings to win this. A terrific bowling effort from Texas Super Kings. And as far as the Unicorns are concerned, well, no batter really was able to kick on in that innings. There were a few batters who played cameos but got out at the wrong time, and that is what has cost them the game here. So second win for Texas Super Kings in this tournament. And with this win, Texas Super Kings moved to number 2 in the points table. And now Texas Super Kings have 2 wins from 4 matches. And unfortunately, this is the second defeat. This is the second loss for San Francisco Unicorns in this MLC 2026. So they need to sort out their batting here, because if you look at the batting today, Finn Allen couldn't contribute, scored only 3 runs. He was out for 3. Luandre Pretorius 17 from 15, got off to a start, got out. A terrific catch from Faf du Plessis at mid-off, and Luandre Pretorius was out that way. Matthew Short was the one who was looking good actually, but even he chopped on. He got out for 28 from 16 balls. Connor Esther Huizan got off to an absolute beauty from Amshi De Silva. That Amshi De Silva is a talent to watch out for, that is for sure. Sanjay Krishnamurthy was out, run out for 4. Hassan Khan provided a glimpse of his power hitting by hitting 2 sixes, but then he also got out. Hamad Azam 20 from 14, got out at the wrong time. And then towards the end, Brody Couch was providing a scare with the bat, and even he also got out. And like I said, every batter getting off to a start, but getting out at the wrong time, and that is what has costed San Francisco Unicorns in this game. And if you look at the bowling of the Joburg Super Kings, Abhimanyu Lamba 2 for 22 in his 4 overs. Adam Milne 2 for 29 in his 3.4 overs. Amshi De Silva, the pick of the bowlers, 4 for 28 in his 4 overs. Hardest Villion 1 for 24 in his 3 overs. And Vian Mulder bowled 3 overs, none for 29 as well. So overall, a fantastic win here for Texas Super Kings, winning this match by 22 runs against the San Francisco Unicorns and picking up a crucial win here as their second win in MLC 2026. And now Texas Super Kings are back on track in this tournament with 2 wins from 4 matches, and they are in number 2 in the points table. So we'll be back again to cover the Women's T20 World Cup matches coming up in the evening today, and obviously the future matches of MLC 2026 as well. So until we come back again, please like, share and subscribe to our channel Runs and Views. Take care guys, cheers and have a great day.
Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share.